What's cracking with you people? This is the Devious Wolf, and welcome back to Republic Commando. In the last one, we destroyed the droid factory. In this one, we're going to advance to the core ship. Now that the foundries are offline, Delta Squad must proceed through hostile territory and gain entry to a nearby separatist vessel. Somewhere aboard are the launch codes for the entire core ship fleet. Let's get to it!
Deltas, there's a large anti-air turret up ahead. This is as close as I can get you to your target. Good luck.
Okay. Well, since we know what we're going to be doing, if you guys remember from the prequel series, the Separatist core ship is actually, you know, those ships that look like they look like full circles. They have a chunk missing out, and there's a big ball in the center. Yeah, those balls are the core ship. And we are going to infiltrate one and hopefully get codes out of it. That's at least the objective. But as you know, in objective-based shooters, rarely ever that simple. Also, there's something I should mention real quick. It's random when it will do this. The only way you can ever fully note that the game does this is when it's very clear that you, as characters, have been physically transported to an entirely different area, like you would have been stopped off for a resupply or whatnot. Our Geonosian beam cannon's gone. It's random when it does this. It will do this, but
Look, Commandos, we sure could use your help, sir.
Hang tight, Trooper. Delta Squad on our way.
Doot, behind you. Now, to be fair, we could have saved them, but now here's what you want to do. We can get inside this and fire. It is pretty fun, and I think this is if not the only, then one of the only times you can do this in the game when it comes to a gunship. And it's for that reason that I like putting someone else in here. Like, I like using it every once in a while, but I personally prefer to put someone else in there and do some let them fire for me. Oh, also, bit of something I forgot to mention. There is friendly fire in this game. Your teammates can kill you. Let's see. I saw a warrior get killed over here. There should be. Did the gun bounce? Huh. Oh well. Not the big a deal. There will be others. We're on Geonosis, so you'll have plenty of chances to find a Geonosian beam cannon. I'm not kidding. That you will have plenty of chances to find one. We don't need that, but we do need the ammo. We'll get him some help. I'm gonna be a little bit gutsy because I don't really plan on being out in the open that often. Okay, so because my memory is wrong. Up.
Let's move on.
I'm gonna cancel the menu here. It's important I should bring this up. You don't actually have to wait for the command prompts. Like if you hold down A and you, okay, I can't be ballsy anymore. I'm gonna put someone on there because yeah, have them form up so they're near me at all times. But yeah, you don't have to hold down the A prompt to bring up the cancel maneuver, form up, search and destroy, that kind of thing. You can just hit A and then tap directly if you have it memorized. So it's much quicker. I don't know why I have to bring that up, but you can do that. Also, thing to note, the Geonosian beam cannon, that I have to mention, that you can charge it up. Like, you know how the beam cannon has a bit of a wind up before it actually fires? Well, you can actually wind it up and then issue a command while you're waiting to have it go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm getting shot at. Put the shot at. Okay. I'll need you to form up. Put you in the sniper position. Also, here are your sniper rounds for the game if you need them. Speaking of which, I should probably switch to it because sniper is actually much more powerful. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, I am not doing very well here. But I will take that if you don't mind me saying. Thank you. Keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. I'm gonna put you right there and put you right there and do some attacking myself. Excuse me, man. He's trying to heal up, man. Okay, there you go. Because once again, the one thing I like about this game, and this seems to be, in my opinion, this is one of the few games that get this right when it comes to AI companions. You know how in a lot of games, like if your AI companion has a sniper rifle, they're accurate every single time. They are accurate all the time, every single time. There is no exceptions. But when they have a different weapon, their reliability goes down a bit. It goes down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like shotguns and there's spray and pray. Rapid fire guns, same thing. But for the most part, it's, well, it's 50-50. This one, they are accurate to a T. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous how accurate they actually are. Now, as you guys note, this usually symbolizes another area, but like I said, we're going to go by mission to mission. This is just an objective. And as you see there in that little side thing, you actually see how Scorch got his nickname. He burnt off some dude's eyebrows.
Heads up, enemy aircraft.
Don't worry. They're not looking for us.
Oh, you're fine.
So yeah, it's just I feel like, you know, unless there's like other instances of an FPS AI being ridiculously good, I have not seen it. Please leave a message down below, leave a message in the comments down below where you see an AI companion who has pinpoint accuracy. Because the only time I've ever seen an AI companion have pinpoint accuracy when it comes to a gun is in Halo, when you put the okay, I'm gonna need you to not do that. See, how do you like it, huh? Don't feel so well, now do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gotta love this cannon. And we good? Okay, out of ammo. Where did you drop yours? Ah, there we go. Elite beam rifle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, as you see during like that last little loading area, you actually got a little bit of side information on some of the.
Just like the simulator.
I did not see that. You got some side information on the on one of the characters, Scorch, and it was from one of his training missions where he burned off the eyebrows on, well, on one of his training advisors, remember correctly, and that's how I got the nickname Scorch. I thought that was pretty funny. Not gonna lie, I thought that was pretty funny. And it's one of the things I do like about this game, that they actually do give a little bit of background, a little bit of lore, which is weird because Star Wars, if you ask me personally, when Star Wars first started out, back in the original Star Wars A New Hope, Star Wars really wasn't about lore and world building and all this history and stuff. Sev, come back here. That's Super Battle Droid. We'll kill you. Also, Super Battle Droids, sometimes they do this. I don't know if they will do it here, but sometimes a Super Battle Droid, if you kill it, it'll fall down, and there's a way you can tell it's going to do it. There's a specific thing they do. They'll stagger a bit, go stiff, and then fall forward. If they do that, there is a chance that the torso will dislocate, and it will dislocate, and then continue to shoot you on the ground.
Alright, squad. Let's get in there and start breaking things.
Okay, I'm about to die here. I'm about to die. I died here. Okay. I was waiting for, because if I remember correctly, this it's very important that you get this up now, or else you're going to be in a lot of trouble later. Oh my. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this right here. Wrong thing. I hit the wrong bumper. Panic bumper, panic bumper. Okay, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this right here. I'm gonna pull this out. We gotta get rid of the turrets here. There's like a good one shot here.
3-8, I'm reading low vitals on your squad.
Yes, I am quite aware of that. I'm gonna crouch down here. And if we, okay, good. If we do that, if we put one of our squad members on grenade duty, what we can do is we can have, because they will use weaponry that's appropriate to the situation. Like if you put the guy on a grenadier duty, they will use EMP based grenades to stun the enemy, so depending on what kind of enemy it is. This can be very helpful. And something you want to do. Otherwise, you're going to be in for a world of problems. Okay, and I only got one EMP left, so we're going to toss this out. Frame rate isn't the best in this game, I will concede that. As you can see, there's been a bit of a stutter and jitter. I love doing that, that's just funny to me. Okay. So yeah, you see, if a super battle droid falls forward like this, sometimes it will dislocate its torso and then shoot at you. Didn't do it here, but it is worth noting. Okay, so we're gonna get to some different ones here. What would be the best? I'd probably use the thermal detonator since they're the easiest ones to come across.
Get yourself some back,
But
Commando.
what was I getting at? Yeah, what was I getting at here? Oh yeah, yeah, Star Wars really wasn't all that much about lore and all this world building, as it were. I mean, there was a world, it was a very fantastical world, make no mistake, but for the most part it was well, how do I say, very simple. Never seen a better slicer than Fixer. Gotta respect a man who has the patience to slice a terminal. I just blast the thing. Sev never changed. Sev is probably my favorite character inside the game. But I feel like the idea of, and we're gonna do that right there. And I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it really wasn't until maybe the prequel series where it became a big thing. Now, I don't know if the book series, like, you know, the idea that Star Wars could be a book series where expanded universe stuff could be more prevalent, become a mainstream idea at the time. Because I will admit, being a pretty big Star Wars fan, I will actively admit that I have not dabbled in every single thing that is Star Wars. I've read a number of books, I've dabbled in a few comics, but ultimately my experience sticks mainly towards what is presented inside the game, such as Star Wars, Knights of the Republic 1 and 2, the original, not the original, Battlefront, and any other game in which there is an expanded universe type thing. That's where my experience begins and ends. And so if you guys know more, feel free to let me in on it. Guys, can you come here? Can you come here? Okay, okay, we're gonna place a bomb. We're gonna place a bomb here. Put some healing on there. And do this right here. But when it comes to expanded universe stuff, I honestly do like the expanded universe stuff in the prequel series. I really do. We got a lot of great characters from it, and Delta Squad is one of my favorites. To put it into perspective, they're one of the few book series that I've actually read, and there's 3 books involving the Republic Commando title series. I don't remember if I gone into it earlier or not, but it doesn't revolve around, at least the first one did not revolve around Delta Squad. It revolved around Omega Squad, which I actually admittedly forget the names of. I know one of them is called Phi. The reason why I know that's because they made a big deal about it. They made a real big deal about that in the second book, which was 000. And not 000, not 000. It wasn't 000. Why did I say 000? There was. I know there's 3 books. One is called Hard Contact, which is the first book in the series. Also, yeah, they do get squished by the window. The second one, man, I don't have the book in front of me, so I couldn't tell you. But essentially, the second one. Oh no. Okay, yes. No, you guys need to revive me, because when it comes to the Super Battle Droids, especially you have more than one, you want everybody up. Yourself, the AI, everyone, because Super Battle Droids are, because they have shields. Super Battle Droids are designed to give you trouble. That's what they call Super Battle Droids. They are specifically designed to make your day horrible. And they are one of I want to say 3 enemies who do that. Okay, so no, he didn't do that. Okay, Ragdoll used a little bit of work, but what are you gonna do? Okay, before we go any further, I'm gonna put you on healing. I'm gonna heal up myself. But when it comes to the expanded universe, and this is one of the reasons why I really can't fathom the hate for the prequel series. Yes, the prequel movies do have their issues, which I have conceded before. The writing could have done with a little bit more revisions, and the actors could have had a little bit more space to work with. Now, if I remember correctly, for going off tangent here for just a split second here, if I remember correctly, you want this door to be breached. Now, the textures are a little bit off. That's mostly because, well, I'm playing this on the 360, so some of the textures do not look the way they should. Believe me, this door does actually blend into the textures, to the surrounding walls very well. It's just 360 emulation. What are you gonna do? And I have no way of recording off my old Xbox at the moment. But okay, so Miro was wrong. So now we gotta close up both these windows. This means you're only gonna have one AI helping you out to shoot. And I do recommend closing them both at the same time. It only takes about 10 seconds to work, and while your commandos do go down pretty easily, you can. Didn't mean to do that. Thought I had the beam rifle. Turns out I didn't. You can take care of this pretty easily. See, the windows are already closed. You're good to go. But yeah, as you can see, some of the textures are a little bit off, mostly because, well, I like doing that just because it's fun. Mostly because it just is. It just is. Okay, so we're going to put you guys on search and destroy. Doing that. And when you put them on search and destroy, they will actively seek out health, or they will advance on their own. I don't really want them doing that. I forgot about the advancing on their own. I do want them to heal up though. But as far as the expanded universe stuff goes, I find the prequel series stuff to be a little bit more interesting. Just because, and here's why I say this. It's not to say that the stuff that takes place in the original universe isn't interesting in and of itself. As a matter of fact, there are some very interesting stories in the original universe. The issue I have is that, okay, gotta concentrate here, is that when it comes to the expanded universe stuff, it's at a point in time where there's more Jedi around, there's more action going on. Oh, so this is what I mean, see? He's still going. That's the end starts freezing. He detaches and he's still going. He's not as big a problem there. He's on his last legs. You can just kind of shoot him and he'll be dead. But, as far as it goes, I have always I just find it to be a little bit more interesting. I'm going to take these two right here. I find it more interesting when there are more Jedi around to talk to interact with, because when there's more Jedi alive, you have a greater chance for Jedi who don't agree with the Jedi Order. You have greater chance for rebellions and whatnot. That's what got us the second Clone Wars animated series, and unfortunately, it's one of the reasons why I'm really pissed off at Disney's acquisition of Star Wars, is that they canceled it. I understand why they canceled it, but I'm still pissed that they did do it. But essentially, what ended up happening was that it got canceled, and it got canceled right in the middle of a season that would have been like, I feel like it would have done a lot more for the character of Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka, his learner. And I forgot that if you have one of you guys out, it cancels the order. It cancels the order. Like if you have all three partners inside your squad, it cancels the order. You can't do it, or it'll cancel what they're doing and they'll go do this because, well, you gotta do that. You, on the other hand, exempt, so I can just do this and heal up. Irresponsible on the leader's part, but hey. But as far as actual story stuff goes, I just find it more interesting to be in the prequel series. Because the one thing the prequel series did do that I argue if it didn't do, the recent Episode 7 movie probably never would have thought to do, was make the lightsaber battles a lot more acrobatic. Because if you really think about the original lightsaber battles, they swung them once, maybe twice, and then someone fainted and got killed. That was it. It really wasn't that. I think the most intense battle of the original series was probably the one in Empire Strikes Back, in my opinion. That's just me personally. And I may get some disagreement with that. I'm fine with that, but that's just how I feel. At any rate, before we go any further and advance to the core ship,
We're making a supply drop near your current position. Keep an eye out for it. Payload includes a special anti-armor attachment for your DC-17. You're going to need it.
Yes! More explosives! You just made my day, advisor.
that seems a lot of fun. But before we get to that, I'm going to call it here for today. We will continue my ramblings about Star Wars in the next one if you guys feel like sticking around for that. In the meantime, I've been a Devious Wolf, leader of Delta Squad, and I will catch you later.